Right, Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Bashem Rakak Wadash. My name is Shakaba from Playing Tables Camp in Philly. That was also Sprach Zarathustra by Richard Strauss. All right. Now the purpose of this video is, judge not after the outward appearance. In my opinion, I believe this man was an Israelite. All right. He was alive during the so-called Nazi regime. And he was actually appointed the head of the Nazi music department. Now, you know how Hitler would always say you'd have to be pure. He actually said it, but pure German, blonde hair, blue eyes. All right. And to my knowledge, Richard Strauss didn't possess that. He has a curly afro, or curly fro, or curly bushy hair. All right. So that Nazi party was all confused. So he said, or he alluded to this man being a pure German, and if he was a pure German, his hair wouldn't be curly. He would have blue eyes, and his hair would be blonde. All right. So I believe this man was an Israelite. All right. And I see a picture of him start getting older. All right. Richard Strauss. Here's another one. Is this a purebred German? Blonde hair, blue eyes? No, but he was head of the Nazi music department. Richard Strauss. All right. So how intelligent were these Edomite Germans really? All right. So all you got to do is pretty much say you're not a little hat, and then you're okay. It's ridiculous. Like they were Gustav Mahler, right? He was openly a little hat. Which I believe he was an Israelite also. But look at this man. This is supposed to be a pure German. With brown, woolly hair. It's curly. Look at that. Wish I had a better picture. Let me see some more. So judge not after the outward appearance. All right. I believe this man was an Israelite. All right. And again, if a so-called black man, all right, that's melanated, continues over generations to mate with Edomite or fair-skinned women, they're going to start to look different. But he retained his bushy hair. All right, he's one of the greatest composers to ever live. All right, Richard Strauss. This is a German. This is supposed to be a purebred German, Richard Strauss. He was a child. All right. So the point is, you can't judge at the outward appearance when you're trying to determine someone's nationality. Here we go again. One last time. Well, I'll do it again in the end. Richard Strauss. Curly, bushy hair. Where's the blonde hair, blue eyes? Where's the straight hair? I don't see it. This is supposed to be a purebred German. He produces so-called good German music and not degenerate music like Gustav Mahler, according to what the Nazi party would say. All right. Which Mahler was a dragon. All right. This is John 7:22. Moses therefore gave unto you circumcision, not because it is of Moses, but of the fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, given to us by the Most High. And ye on the Sabbath day circumcise a man. If a man on the Sabbath day receives circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken? Are ye angry at me because I have made a man every whit whole on the Sabbath day? So this also proves that the Lord didn't teach not to keep the laws. All right, circumcision still prevailed. All right, only when you had Israelites that were estranged from the commonwealth of Israel, that grew up as heathens, they were given some leeway until they could get it right. Then as their faith increased, you would go get circumcised. All right. As it is written, Abraham believed the Most High, and it was counted for him for righteousness. And what did he do? He left a war of the Chaldees and went, I believe, north up to what they call Haran. All right, because he believed. So he was told something, and he acted on it. He believed it, and he believed it with his action. And judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. All right. We have appearance. I got office, which means to the outward appearance, the look, the countenance of the face. All right. So you're seeing fairer skin, but you're also seeing this curly, bushy hair also. All right. Purebred Germans do not have curly, bushy hair. Okay. Then it hit the style that Hitler said. All right. And Hitler accounted this man to produce good German music, not degenerate music. All right. Here we go. Richard Strauss. All right. Israelites being scattered in all nations. Genesis 35 and 10. And the power said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called Jacob anymore, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And the Most High said unto him, I am God, Yahweh Almighty, or Elohim Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. And the land which I gave Abraham, Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee. So the kings are the Israelites. The kings from Moses to Asa to Jehoshaphat to Ahaz, all right, to Ahab, all right. These are the kings, and in Europe you had kings in Europe that reigned, such as King James. He authorized a translation, a better translation from the Greek and Hebrew into the English. All right. So a nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. And these kings and these people, the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it. All right. So this multitude of nations, this company of nations, is going to inherit the land of Canaan. All right. So we got. Let me go down here. Goyah. You look in the Ben Yehudi Hebrew English Dictionary. It says a non-religious Jew. A non-religious Jew. They say non-Jew. Let's see. A Gentile nation and non-Jew. But this is referring to the Israelites, because it just gave you the right there. So to him, like Almighty, be fruitful and multiply in a nation, in a company of nations. All right. All right. So we got. So the point was singular, and then we got plural. All right. Because remember, Esau's doctrine is contrary to the truth. All right. So he'll lie at every at points that are critical. All right. So we got a nation, singular, and then we got plural. All right. Go with yah and go with yum. shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins, and that land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. All right, so Israel. Israel is Israel's seed, literally Israel's seed. And Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So Israel's seed that are going to become these company of nations, and these kings are going to inherit the land of Canaan. And lastly, I have Revelation 7 and 9. The multitude from the tribulation. So there's that multitude again. That was the blessing that was given to Isaac. The blessing that was given to Jacob. Well, it was given to all of us, all of our fathers. After this, I beheld and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, kindreds, and peoples. So we already went through the nations, which are the Israelites, and kindreds. We'll go through, and peoples and tongues. All right. Well, our people is going to speak different languages. All right. They're going to be divided up into different groups, peoples, and stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. So we got kindreds. We got Fule. We got let's say, in the New Testament, all the persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob. To the descendants of the nations and the company of nations, and company of nations. All right, multitude that no man could number. All right, shall inherit the land. All right. And cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. All right. Go down to 14. And I said unto him, sir, thou knowest. He said, who are these clothed in white robes? Which is the multitude. And he said to me, these are they which come out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. All right. So this nation and company of nations that came out of Jacob's loins are none other but the Israelites. All right. So lesson has been, judge not after the outward appearance, but judge righteous judgment. And the keynote visual is Richard Strauss. So this is supposed to be a purebred German, blonde hair, blue eyes. However, he has bushy, curly hair. All right, so hope you edified. Shalom for the next lesson.